Hello, my magical friends. Sorry, I'm like a minute late. Had a couple things to work out, including my lighting. It actually looked like I had a black eye, which I don't. And I'm like, what is going on? I have this new mascara. Not loving it. Not loving it at all. It only seems to not stay on my eyelashes. It ends up everywhere else, and getting it off my skin has been difficult. It's not a lot of fun. Oh well. I'm not here to talk to you about mascara today. I am here to say hello, my magical friends. How you be out there? And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Dr. Andi Harper. Hello. A facilitator of all things animals. Certified animal chiropractor. We talk a lot about animals, and we talk a lot about their people. And today especially, happy election day. How y'all handling it? If you got the email, Keisha, what would I do without Keisha? I have no idea. She's the one that coined this TLC, Tuesday live chats. So if you need a little TLC, join me. That was my Doberman's ears. So hello from Wisconsin. Nice and warm here. It's nice and warm here. Kim's like, went and voted. Woohoo! Hi, Kim. Thanks for making it. For the lives, I live a little more dangerously. The door is open. The animals are out. I have no control. So he came in, shook his ears, and then he went back upstairs. So he just wanted to say hi. Okay. Let's see. I love this sentence, so I want to read it, and then there's something else I wanted to share, all on my computer, so that's why I'm looking down. So, yep, if you are feeling the intensity and finding yourself in what TFville, let me just remind you, there is no answer for crazy. So, how many of you out there in the world feel or be a little off? Sensing a lot more crazy, a little more worked up? What is your terminology? Have you labeled it and bought it as anxiety? Have you labeled and bought it as depression? And what if, I sound like a broken record, my family, my friends, my clients, what if it's not yours? What if we are all psychic beings and we are picking up on everything that is going on this planet, namely the election here in the US. So that also means the entire world is looking at us and waiting. So has it dissipated a little bit today for you because everyone's waiting, or has it gotten bigger and more for you? And what if it's different for everybody? And what if it's never yours? What if it's information your body is giving you? Our beautiful psychic bodies giving us information about just how much the population of this planet is worked up today. Happy election 2020. And I will repeat it again. It is not yours. It is not yours. It is not yours. Be aware of it. Acknowledge it. Contribute to the earth. Who does this belong to? Yes, my friend Amber. Who does this belong to? Return to sender with consciousness attached. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine, boys, shorts, and beyond. One of the most brilliant tools from Access Consciousness. Try it. You and your body might just like it. But first off, stop buying the crazy as yours. You are not crazy. You've never been crazy. You have bought into the crazy. Return it to sender with consciousness attached. Okay, I just found this post on Facebook from a fellow Access Consciousness facilitator. Ooh, let me find it. It's in my email. So I snapped a picture and I sent it over to my email because I wanted to read this. Oh no, it's really small. Let's see here. Oh no, let's see. So Alan Jones, CF, posted this today, and I thought it was brilliant, so I wanted to share it with everybody. Hi, Keisha. Please acknowledge what you're aware of today. He says, sexy people. I agree, sexy people. Be as much space and allowance as you can. Let's be the energy, space, and consciousness of change, not resistance and reaction, defending for and against. That is what the rest of this planet is doing. They are in resistance and reaction and defending for and against. They're so right in their points of view, and the others are so wrong in their points of view. What if we choose? Yes, Alan. Keisha knows Alan. What if we choose, even us few, choose to be the space, energy, and consciousness of change? And what else is then possible just from us few choosing it, or all those fews in the future that listen to this? Maybe they can choose a little bit of energy, space, and consciousness. Even if it's not election day, we could actually do this every single day. Just saying, it might catch on a little bit. So what if we choose to be the space of conscious possibilities we truly be? What if we choose to be space and allowance, energy, consciousness of change? What if that's what the planet's actually asking for? I just loved that post. I had to grab it. That was partly what I was up to, besides my mascara debacle. You know, mascara, election, you know. How does it get even better than that? And let's talk about our little animal friends, since I have you here. So many people last week came in for their appointments and they're all worked up. We're having a bad week. We've regressed. We're worked up, talking about their animals. And I'm like, okay, let's go back to that acknowledge word and acknowledge that our animals are aware of what's going on with this planet and with these people as we are. They are just as aware. And what if they're a little worked up too? And what if it's not wrong? What if it's not a problem? What if it's a space for us to stop, acknowledge what's going on, be space, and breathe? Just breathe. Don't have to rush out and fix anything. Don't have to rush out and talk to your doctors and your vets about all your problems with your animals and your bodies and everything. What if, just for right now, we stop, we be space, and we breathe? I think we've done this. Let's do it again here. Let's expand out. Let's expand out. Well, let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath in. I need it. I don't know about you guys. And blow it all out. Okay, and let's expand out as big as the room you're in. Let's expand out as big as the town, as big as the state, province, as big as your country. Okay, so now as big as the world. Forward, back, up, down, all around. Expand out. Now, go 100 miles beyond that. And another 100 miles beyond that. And now 100 million miles beyond that. Did you notice anything? Did you notice the breaths your body got to take? Did you notice muscles relaxing? Did you notice your nerves calming down a little bit? Because what Alan is talking about, that resistance and reaction, that fighting for or against, is contraction. And that's really hard on your body. It's really hard on your animals because they function in and with you. And so when you contract, they contract. Hence they're worked up, you're worked up. Again, what if it's not a wrongness? Again, what if it doesn't need to be fixed? What if all it simply requires is space? And you could just keep expanding out. And you might have to do it a lot tonight. You might have to do it a lot tomorrow. Might have to do it a lot for the next week. And what if that's okay? And what is that actually contributing to beyond just you, your body, the people you come in contact with, your animals? What if that's contributing to the planet as a whole? And what if you're contributing to consciousness as a whole? When you participate and be the space consciousness is asking of and for you. And it's so fun that it's both. It's asking it for you and of you. It's so cool. It has all those energies in there. And it contributes to that oneness. Because, oh yeah, we're all connected and we're all psychic beings. So it's still kind of funny to me that this is still sometimes news to people, or I have to repeat it 20 million times to people. That this, it's not a concept, but I'm going to use the word, this concept of oneness, this concept of consciousness, this concept of space, and you being expanded contributes to everything, is so foreign until you hear it a million times, or until you play with it a million times, until you build that muscle, because that is nothing on this planet and in this reality that is usual, normal, acceptable. On this planet, you should be worked up. On this planet, you should be anxious and depressed and contracted and upset and need a pill to fix it all. Okay, everything that just brought up, don't generally do the clearing statement here, but we're going to do it here. And we destroyed, uncreated all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all 9 boys, shorts, and beyonds. I try to avoid the weird talking on the live chats, but occasionally it's just going to have to come out. And we need to move some energy. Because I think that's what I've noticed the most is the stagnation, at least this afternoon. Like this lying in wait energy. Hi, Katie. Hi, Grace. This lying in wait about it. Keisha's about to fall over. Yeah, it's like we're tipping on the edge, waiting for, and that's it. I don't even know what we're waiting for. Right? Expand out, my friends. Expand out even farther. Breathe some more. Acknowledge that. Okay, my body doesn't feel great today. Okay. All right, I've got a pain in my elbow and my knee's not great. All right, cool. Thank you, body. And how much just acknowledging it and being grateful for that does it actually dissipate for you? Just saying. Just throwing that out there. What was it? There was one other thing that flashed through my brain that I wanted to talk about that. He's gone. Okay. Anything else out there, folks? Anything else for me? How are you handling things? What have you noticed? How are you being the change to energy for yourself and for your animals? What's your tool to create space? Red wine might help. A beer might help. Just saying. Nothing. I know there's a delay, so I have to kind of like wait it out. All right, folks. My magical, magical friends. Thank you for joining me today. I hope, again, this was a little reminder. And I hope it creates some ease in the next couple days to couple weeks. Been doing RTS. You're gonna have to write that out for me, darling. I don't know what that. Oh, I got my bars run yesterday, so that contributed. So if you have bars trades in your area, or you know someone that offers that modality, go get your bars run. How much can that contribute? Ignoring the problem? Well, I don't. You're welcome, Kim. Let's talk return to sender. Thank you, Keisha. I'm not up on my RTS. Yes, return to sender. Yeah, remember, who does this belong to? Return to sender with consciousness attached. You don't have to know where it goes. Don't worry about it. Don't get caught up in it. Just use it. Bars. Okay, ignoring the problem. Thank you, Christy. I love that. Because what if that's okay too? I used to make myself wrong for ignoring the problem. I've never been much of watching the news and knowing what's going on in all these different countries and all the horrible wars and all the horrible accidents and this and that, you know, we have a right to know. I ignored that problem. I ignored those problems for years. And I always made myself wrong for it. Until I didn't. Because what if what we call ignoring the problem is not buying into it? So you're not up on all the details. You don't know what's going on. How do you then buy into it? How do you then resist and react to it? What if ignoring the problem is a contribution? What if? What if it's okay too? What if you don't watch the news? What if happenstance tomorrow on your Facebook feed you find out who the new president of the United States is, if we know? What if that's okay? What if you don't watch a lick of news or buy into anything that reporter happens to be telling you? Or this reporter happens to be telling you? Or their agenda that happens to be telling you? Or this agenda? What if that's okay? What if then it doesn't actually allow, I don't know if allow, but allow you and your body to get as worked up? I've done a lot of what we would call ignoring the problem. I've done very little watching the news, investigating stuff, knowing all the details, because that was easier for my body. That was easier for my body. Now, there's different things that ignoring the problem is not going to be a contribution, and yet we can always ask a question. What's a contribution here? I think Gary would say, does this relate to me? Is that what it is? He has a question. You know, does this relate to me? Yes, no, okay, move on. It's not relate. There was a different word for it. But you get what I'm saying. Like, what's the contribution here? Me buying this as a problem, me ignoring this as a problem, what can I contribute here? Ask some questions. How does this relate to me? What is the question? What is the word I want? If I think of it, I'll get it to you guys. But yeah, not everything. Does this pertain? Maybe pertain. So Christy goes, sometimes ignoring the problem is how I don't make someone else's issues energy my own. Yeah. Pertain. Yeah, does this pertain to me? That's the question. Thank you, Keisha. My wordsmith, goddess of the world, let me tell you. Pertain. Does this pertain to me? Yeah. And what if ignoring a problem is the verbiage you're using, so you're not taking on somebody else's point of view, somebody else's issues, somebody else's energy? And as long as that works for you, how does it get even better? This is all individual all the time. I'm actually hoping it's my delivery. I ordered jeans from Duluth. I'm very excited. That was Miss Molly Brown. She's on top of everything. But yeah, it's gifting, receiving, it's entwined together. Like, consciousness is completely individual. What is going to work for you? And it's completely entwined in oneness. How cool is that? And what if things working for you actually is a contribution to the oneness? They did say hi. Yes. Right? What if things working for you being that energy space, consciousness, you acknowledging what actually is true for you is contribution to oneness in consciousness? Win, 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 win. How's it get even better? The one other thing I was thinking about, I wanted to talk to you about, and then I'll let you go. Although I'm not really keeping you here, is this. I actually did not see any clients today. I did not see any clients yesterday. I'm not seeing any clients for the next few days. 5 days. That was a gift to me. I was following the energy for me. I acknowledged that this was a really rough global space, and I really wanted to be a little kinder to me during this time. Instead of handling all of that, handling all my clients, handling all of that. And every time I went to feeling guilty or judging me for that, I have to podpoc that. I have to look at that. I expand out. So what have you not chosen for you that if you chose it for you would change everything? And what gift can you be to you and your body right now? Is it a glass of wine? Is it a bath? Is it essential oils? Is it taking a couple days off? Like, I also have the gift of living on a mountain. I am not in the city. And lately, when I drive down to see clients or run errands or whatever, you can physically, literally, I'm using the word correctly. Dr. Dane drives him nuts when you use it wrong. Literally, you driving down into layers of thick energy. I can perceive it. My body can perceive it. And if you live down there, you may not be that aware of it because that's where you be. I be up here. And I'm still aware of a lot, but I am so grateful to be on my mountain today, tomorrow. I'm so thoroughly grateful. And some of you in the middle of the big cities might be loving the energy. Your bodies might do well there. None of this is a rightness. None of this is a wrongness. It's just acknowledging what works for you. What's a contribution to you? And when you're a contribution to you, you're more of a contribution to everybody. All right, my friends. That's all I got. Anybody got anything else? Thank you, Christy. That was awesome. Thank you for contributing that. So Amber says, I feel it. My body says no more. So how much is that resistance and reaction rather than thank you, body? How much more can we actually handle with ease, joy, and glory? That resistance and reaction is sneaky. Just gratitude. Yeah. You know, it's sneaky. How much do you resist and react that you're not even aware that you resist and react to? Because we want something to stop. We're like, no more. And what that does is it turns it on more and locks it in place more. So start looking at it for yourself in all the little sneaky spots that you resist and react that actually holds it in place. All right. So much gratitude for you. Thank you. Thank you, Christy. Love that contribution. Thank you, Amber. What if we're just more grateful than we've ever been before? What would that change? All right. Till next Tuesday, I'll be back here, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll have another little TLC, some more Tuesday live chat time. Who knows what the topic will be. And if there is a topic, get a hold of me somehow. God knows there's many ways. There's emails, there's texts, there's Facebook Messenger. Send it my way. Would love to know what you'd like to talk about. Or just show up and bring it up. I'll change gears. I don't care. And until then, how much fun can we have? And can we have with our animals? But how much more fun? Bye, my magical friends.